Our first guest tonight, morning radio program, is actually simulcast in 3 cities. He is now heard here in New York City, also Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to this program the lovely and talented Howard Stern. Hi, Howard. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you?
All right.
Howard Stern.
Great, Dave.
Good to see you.
To be on the same show with the legendary Jack Bruce is wonderful. I've interviewed Jack. You ought to get Jack in this chair. He's a very bitter man.
Bitter?
The record company's going to give you your money, Jack.
I'm not bitter.
It's going to happen. The record company took all his money. All those great Cream songs, they took all his money.
Is that right, Jack?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Oh, Jack.
How you been doing? How are things? Now, when you were here last time, which was a couple of months ago, right?
Yes, things have changed, Dave. I'm on Washington, D.C. now. I got a radio show. My radio show that emanates from New York is on in Philadelphia and on WJFK in Washington.
New station, is it?
Yeah, very slowly. By the time I'm 95 years old, I'll be like a network. It's happening one station
So it's spreading slowly across the country.
Slowly. I mean, I would love to have a TV show. I, of course, was offered the Gong Show to be one of the judges on the Gong Show since I was last here, but that's about it. And somebody offered me a role on the Equalizer since I was last here, to be a disc jockey, to play a disc jockey on the Equalizer. Well, that's not much of a
weren't you
stretch.
going to be in a film about disc jockeys? Wasn't there some movie out about...
No, I'm not getting very big offers, Dave. I'm not getting very big offers. I would love to have a TV show. After all, I read about Geraldo with the chair-breaking incident. Everybody's got outrageous. But I was doing all this stuff 5 years ago.
Now,
With the lesbians. You know, I was on here talking about lesbians 5 years ago.
That's right.
Now everybody's got their own TV
I believe
show.
Howard actually discovered lesbians, is what I've told.
That is correct, Dave.
It's a little-known anthropological fact, but it was
care less
Howard
about
Stern.
Geraldo. They should have dumped the damn piano right on his head, not a chair. But, all right, so I don't have a TV show. I don't
But do you really, deep down inside, do you really want a TV show?
Well, I'm happy on radio. Radio's
you're
good.
happy.
4 hours a day, I can do whatever I want.
And you have virtually ultimate freedom.
Ultimate freedom. Today, for example, I had a Penthouse pet on, who came in, was a very big fan of mine, and we played like a form of strip poker on the air,
Right.
and she ended up taking off her top, and she looked down my pants. And that was... And people liked it. I don't like it, but people like it, and I do it. Because they like it, and this is what they want from the radio, Dave.
Yeah. Now, Howard, now when you were last on the show,
Right.
now, was everything all right? Because people were
No,
telling
everything
me...
was good. You see, the
I
problem
worry
was-
that you somehow think that you're being mistreated when you come on the show.
I like the show. There's a thing. After you get off the air here, after you're on the David Letterman show, so I appreciate coming on the show. I like it. It's a lot of
enjoy
fun, a
having
lot
you
of
here.
exposure. You walk back into the green room, and that's where the other guests sit. And the last time I was on, you had Chris Everett Lloyd on.
Right.
And you had, I don't know, some rock group, maybe Wet, Wet, Wet or something. Like 9 of them.
It might have been.
That's okay with me. I mean, I'm not, I don't want to be involved in the guest selection, but when you walk back, you expect, everybody usually walks back and everyone applauds and stands and goes, yeah, you were great. Right. I walked back the last time, Chris Everett Lloyd gave me a look like she was going to kill me. I mean, it was a very bad look.
Yeah, but you should be used to that by now.
Well, no, I'm not used to that. I think that Chris Everett Lloyd should have at least applauded or something. I mean, I mentioned Burt Reynolds the last time I was on your show. Now, I had no idea that she was dating Burt Reynolds.
Well, I don't think she is.
Well, I heard that she had been dating Burt
I
Reynolds
believe
at one
she's
point in
married
her
now.
career. Well, she's married.
Long ago. I see. Okay.
Yeah. And I mentioned that Burt Reynolds didn't deserve to adopt a white baby. Because I felt, I had read Judy Carn's book, and he had smacked Judy around because his hair was falling out of his head. So I felt this was wrong. Okay, hey, who am I? You know, I don't care, and I don't see why Chris Everett Lloyd would get upset about this, but she did. She gave me a very cold look back there, so it's a little uncomfortable. I'd like to exit through that door when I leave today. It gets a little
Instead of going this way? All right, I think we can arrange that.
I brought you something exciting, though. When I went into Washington, when I went into JFK, the new radio station,
And you used to work there, didn't you? You were had a local show in that market.
I got fired in Washington.
Yeah. Right.
It was a salary dispute. I was making millions of dollars for the radio station in Washington, which I think you know. You know I was very successful down there.
Very, very popular.
And the guy who worked there, the general manager, was making $500,000 a year.
Oh, my.
And I was making $40,000.
And you're the guy doing the work. You're the one bringing
Dave,
the
I was doing the work. That's right. I was doing all the work. And I was bringing the ratings into the station. So it gives me great pleasure. I'm going to wreck this radio station now that I used to
put him out of business.
Put him out of business now that I'm back in Washington. Right. But we've gotten some hate mail.
Okay, I tell you what. We'll give the folks at home an opportunity to wake the kids, and we'll do a commercial, and Come back here with Howard. Is with us tonight, and we have some exciting news to pass along in a couple of seconds. But first of all, you have your hate mail here.
Hate mail. I got some angry mail.
When your show debuted in Washington now.
That's right.
Yeah.
So whenever you go somewhere new, Dave, people take offense to some of the things you say.
Well, they don't like change in anything.
That's right.
Yeah, they take their radio and TV very personally, and when there's change, they
So
let
we
you
got
know
hate
about it.
mail, and I want to, I was listening to your mail, and this mail is very hateful. Now, I don't think I'm that terrible. What am I, Satan or something?
No. You seem like a very nice guy to me.
Why do I merit this kind of treatment?
I don't know.
Thank you. Mr. Stern, how interesting you should knock Frank Sinatra. I must have made some kind of comment
making
about
jokes about Frank Sinatra.
Can't imagine why. He really has a lot of talent still, and I think it's worth $50 a seat to see him. It's really important to see him. How interesting you should knock Frank Sinatra. You could not make a pimple on Mr. Sinatra's left testicle. If he is going to hell, you are not only going there, but you will be a foreman. You will be dead 50 years, and the world will still be saying what a great man Frank Sinatra was. You only have high ratings in New York because all the Jews listen to you. And of the other groups, only the illiterates listen.
Now, do you respond to these letters?
No, I don't. I call the people on the air sometimes, and then they yell at me. But this one's very, very angry.
This actually appears to be a form letter.
Yes, it is.
A lot of people are getting this one. I think I may have one upstairs, as a matter of fact.
All right, here's another one.
I know I said this before, Howard, but it looks to me like you're actually acquiring hair.
I thought my hair is a little matted down here. I don't know exactly what kind of look I'm going for. I woke up frightened the other morning. I don't know exactly what look I'm going for.
But you know, guys get to be your age, my age, they start losing their hair. You're actually accumulating
I'm getting
hair.
more hair, and I appear to be wearing biker clothing. And I don't drive a motorcycle, Dave. It's incredible.
I don't know what that says.
I've never ridden a motorcycle.
Well, good to see you again.
It's good to see you, too,
Have
Dave.
a great weekend, Howard.
All right, you too.
Thank you very much.
Right.
We have to do a commercial. We'll be right back.